Hey, it's me from my channel. And today's big question, what is the public debt? This is something that confuses a lot of people because it is not like you can see it or touch it. Not like a pile of cash sitting in a bank. But the public debt is very real and it's important to understand how it works. So let's break it down. Imagine the government is like a giant household. Just like you and me, the government has bills to pay. Things like roads to build and maintain, schools to fund, and troops to, do things with. Sometimes the government doesn't have enough money to pay for these things all at once. So it borrows money by selling something called bonds. Think of these bonds as like little pieces of paper that say, hey, you lend us $100 and we'll pay you back with interest. People and institutions like banks and mutual funds buy these bonds because it's a way to make a little bit of money with very little risk. And the government uses that money to, build a new bridge or whatever it is they do with it. Now, all that money the government has borrowed over the years, all that money that it owes is the public debt. It's like the giant household's version of a credit card bill. Except instead of owing money to a credit card company, the government owes it to all of us, the people who bought the bonds. Or if you don't want to think of it like a credit card, you can think of it like a mortgage. The government is like a homeowner who has borrowed money to buy a house. Except instead of a house, it's all the stuff that the government does that costs a lot of money. So who owns this debt? Well, a lot of it is owned by the Social Security Trust, which is kind of weird because Social Security is a government program that's supposed to help us when we retire. But anyway, the point is that most of the money we owe ourselves. It's our government borrowing from one pocket to pay for things with the other. So who's the biggest winner here? Well, nobody really. It's not good to have a lot of debt, even if it's your own debt. When you carry a credit card balance, you pay interest on it. And the more money you owe, the more that interest adds up. And the same goes for the government. All that debt has to be paid back with interest. And right now, the interest payments are piling up. It's not sustainable. What's the solution? Well, you can always pay off your credit card, but that's not really an option for the government. You could, stop funding wars and stop building new aircraft carriers. But then people would get mad because those things are important too. So instead, the government just keeps borrowing more money to pay off the old debts. And as long as it keeps making those payments, the system kind of works. But eventually, there won't be enough buyers for all that debt. And when that happens, well, who knows? Maybe we'll be able to finally pay it off. Or maybe, just maybe, we'll figure out a different way to fund the government. A guy can dream, can't he? I'm from the channel. And if you want to learn how I make videos like these, let me know by tapping the link in the comments.